Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today, I am kind of getting a little paranoid, to be honest. I didn't intend to make this video today. I had another video planned. Actually, I wanted to go over Steve's live stream with one of Delivered's executives, because that interview was very interesting to me. And I wanted to make that point myself. And there were a few things in that interview that I really wanted to point out that were nonsensical to me. But today, I got a very suspicious call. And because of the things that are happening today, I need to make this video. This isn't about desire anymore. This isn't going to be scripted much either. This is actually, I do have a few notes, but I really don't have much of a script for this. But it was strange enough to me because of all of the events that transpired before this call happened. So let's quickly talk about the context in which this call came through. It's September 23rd, 2025. And at approximately 12:30-ish, I ended up getting a call from a 917 number. And the caller ID was displayed as James Who. The call lasted for 2 minutes. There's no voicemail, but when I answered, the very first thing the call said was, "Hey, Joe, you pissed off the chef?" What? That threw me off so much because I had three things going on to where somebody would contact me on events that are happening in my life right now. There are 2 lawsuits ongoing, and I had just reached out to Easy Cater about something that just happened on a previous order of mine, because that was a huge red flag from the company. And honestly, it was such a vague statement that I don't know which event this person was talking about. How do you open a conversation with such a ridiculous phrase like that? And then I'm like, excuse me? They asked me if I was Joe and if I had just gotten this number. I just asked them multiple times, who are you? Who are you to be asking me these questions? And it won't give me any information about who you are. They only identified themselves as James Who, but they wouldn't provide any context for why they were calling, just that they were looking for Joe and you pissed off the chef. Could this have been a scam call or just some wackadoo trying to pull a prank? Possibly. But it was enough for me to get in touch with my attorneys to make sure that, hey, if this is about the lawsuits, I want this documented. And if this is about Easy Cater, I also reached out to them about what seems to be a potentially threatening phone call. And every time I look into James Who or this number, there is nobody that this is referring to. And there's no credible public listing for the number that called either. So honestly, it was probably a spoofed caller ID, but the fact that it came through today after all of the people were served their lawsuits and after I reached out to Easy Cater, it would be irresponsible to believe that it wasn't about any of those things. Or if it isn't about any of those things, fine, but at least I'm taking caution for it. Now, at this stage, there is no accusations. This is just documenting facts. The number, the name, all of that's going to be on screen. I'm preserving screenshots of the call information and noted everything in my call log. I want a timestamped account of everything that was said, how I handled it, so that way it is further evidence that I'm just not dealing with this nonsense anymore. So for now, this video is serving a clear time-stamped account of what was said and how I chose to handle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your patience on this. I did not expect this video to be this way. Have a great day.